Hello ladies and gents, Jack Dragonfly here, and today I'm going to tell you what you can do to survive an encounter with a ferocious prehistoric beast. Not a dinosaur, mind you, but a flesh-eating steroid of a cat with the dental work of a frickin' chainsaw. This is how to survive a saber-tooth cat attack. Now the first thing we have to know is which saber-tooth we're talking about. Despite what you might think, there are a lot of saber-tooth predators throughout Earth's history. Like this guy, Thylacolsmilus, which isn't a cat, but a marsupial with more chin than a Chinese phone book. But in this video, we'll be discussing the most famous of them all, Smilodon the Saber-Tooth Tiger. Despite this nickname, Smilodon is not related to tigers, or any modern cat for that matter. It belongs to the subfamily called Machaerodontinae, a group of extinct cats with tooth extensions. These canines can grow up to 12 inches long, and they're not the only thing that makes this kitty unique. Smilodon has a short tail and a robust muscular body with a broad chest and shoulders. This saber-tooth is a powerhouse which relies on its strength to bring down its prey. They grow to almost around 6 feet long and weigh between 500 and 900 pounds. Earning the Smilodon a ranking of high on my Dino danger meter. Smilodon ruled North and South America during the Pleistocene epoch, from 2.5 million years ago to only about 8,000 years ago. Strangely, in the modern times, however, Smilodon is really only known from the Oros tundra in Siberia, though there have been unconfirmed reports of claimed sightings in the vicinity of Yellowstone and Glacier National Park. So how would you survive an encounter with this huge cat? Well, the first, and most obvious step, is to avoid encounters with Smilodon in the first place. When traveling to areas which may house this killer kitty, you want to stay in groups, and ironically, make a lot of noise. This will give the saber-tooth the chance to avoid you. As, like with most predatory mammals, saber-tooths want nothing to do with us. If you're camping, make sure to never leave food, especially meat, out in the open, as the smell can attract not only the Smilodon, but also other predators like wolves and bears. And if you do find yourself unlucky enough to come face to face with the big cat, here are a few things you can do to avoid this confrontation becoming deadly. Do not look the cat directly in the eyes. It will take this as a challenge. Also, take note of the tail. If the tail is flicking about, that means the cat feels agitated. And this is a good thing, because that means it can still be negotiated with. If the tail is lying flat, that means this cat is likely in hunt mode, and far more likely to pounce. When attacking its prey, Smilodon relies on brute force to wrestle large prey, like horses, bisons, and their personal favourite, the ground sloths, down to the ground before delivering the final blow with those killer canines. If a Smilodon comes at you and manages to land a blow with that overbite, then sadly, this encounter will end with you bleeding into the afterlife, especially if they manage to hit something vital, which is what they usually go for. Now the one upside is that the saber-toothed cat is usually solitary, and the only time you'll see more than one together is if it's a male and a female with their cubs. If you do encounter a pair of parents and their babies, do not approach, no matter how cute those little buggers are, but slowly back away. The parents may make a series of bluff charges to intimidate you, but this is basically their way of escorting you out. And of course, for the love of Sauron, don't turn your back and start running. As ambush hunters, Smilodon prefers to attack its prey from behind, so turning around only increases the probability of an attack. Now if all else fails, and you do find yourself at the cat's mercy, curl yourself up into a ball and cover your head and neck. This is sadly all you can do, until you either get lucky and the cat gives up, or if it doesn't, it might just be your final episode there, buddy. Bear spray is useful, and might buy you some time. Also keep in mind that the Smilodon is a poor climber, so hauling yourself up a tree might allow you to get out of the cat's reach, though I personally wouldn't recommend this one. Now of course, like I said at the beginning, the best way to avoid an attack from a saber-toothed cat is to just keep it from getting to that point in the first place. And, lucky for us, these big cats prefer the most remote regions of the world. But, as humanity continues to encroach on their kingdom, it won't be long before more people come face to face with this monster cat. And that won't end well. Not for us, and especially not the cats. I guess even the Cenozoic has its fair share of predators. Though, what about the Paleozoic? Since we tackled a creature from after the time of the dinosaurs, I say it's time to deal with a creature that came before the time of the dinosaurs. So I hope you all tune in next time as we take a look at how to survive an encounter with a Nostron Sevia, the killer therapsid of the Permian. And don't forget to like, favourite, subscribe, and all that good stuff for more content from the VentureWorld channel. But as for now, I'm Jack Dragonfly, and I will see you all again next time.